Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's all this.
What's neat?
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
What's this thing? There.
There it is. That's our target. Out of my way! This one's mine!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Only further! Only run!
No
Are
further!
those arms even natural?
away! Here I come! Resonate with the
Don't
earth!
feel that! Not in your dreams!
Blew away!
Denied! Make it rain!
Raining slash!
On your way!
Shining Supernova! Hard Malevolence!
Resonate with the
Shazam!
earth!
Great Blood!
Their arts were interrupted!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Let's see what you've got.
Dance in the wind! Feel! How about this?
Penumbra! Rising Falcon! Raining
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Ground and toe!
Blow away!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
No further! Blow away!
Benediction
Take
light.
this! Easter! We did it! Rising Void Flash! Can you take it? Void Flash! You're mine! You're mine! Elusive Deity! Does it hurt? Tornado Drive! Here I come! Elusive Deity!
Arch Shield!
Next! My turn! Resonate with the
This
earth!
one in your dreams!
I'm ready!
Illuminate the dust!
Blow them away!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat. Little help!
On your knees!
Going in! Freeze Lancer! Ride to the wind! They look cute and stuff, but they're vicious! Blah blah blah!
Blow away!
Crash blade!
No, this one's all mine! Eater! Can you take it?
Time to the wind!
Nothing will hold me back.
More for the stop
Heal! Blow away!
Raise the cascade!
You're finished!
Field!
Next! Elusive Deity!
More for the
Blow
wind!
away!
Dance in the wind! Charger blade! I can use all day!
everyone hanging in there?
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
That's far enough!
In a bind?
This one's mine!
Raining
Far enough!
Elusive deity!
How about this?
Eat dirt! Simian pest! I shall seal you where you stand!
Here goes!
Catapult!
Firmament render!
Down on the ground! Raining slash!
Arrow squall!
Look sharp! Blow away! On your knees!
Make your break!
Escape!
Tiger Blade!
Storm!
Could have been worse.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Where should I cast my line? Hup. I've got something. That's not a fish I see often.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Ha! Hup! All right. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
Time to try a different spot. All right. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
Hmm? You're saying we should... check the Owl Forest?
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy.
But what about Shion?
All the more...
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. We wear ourselves out now. Or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renin and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renins and Danins alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renins are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go.
this way! Get behind me! Here goes!
Blow away!
It's a duel of the arts! Purge Malevolence! Arcane Waterfall!
In a bind?
Lion Power!
Blow away!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here! Take this!
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one.
Leave the charge to me!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Blow away!
This'll come in
Ready,
handy.
slap!
In here.
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Purge Malevolence! Arcane!
Elusive field!
Freeze Lancer!
I still got a ways to go. Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
An opponent like this should be easy. This one's all mine.
Freeze, Lancer!
Blow away!
Here goes!
Here I come!
I'll thank you!
Blow away! Eat dirt!
They're surrounding us! Tiger Blade!
Blow away!
It's showtime! Don't mind if I do! I'm on a roll!
Lightning flash! Blow away! Stop! Here I come! My turn! You're mine! Rising Falcon!
Freeze, Lancer!
This one's
You
on
can
mine.
do this. Feel!
Lightning flash!
Get you off
Blow away!
Elusive deity!
You're mine! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
I'm ready!
Tiger Blade!
I've risen!
I feel sprightlier than before. favor. Then let's keep pressing the
Hold
attack.
on to your
Indeed.
heart. Here I
Remain
come.
ever vigilant.
I'm not done!
I still mind if I do.
Radiant Slash! You picked the wrong fight!
Look sharp.
Take this! We did it!
Here's the
Radiant
This
Slash!
one's mine.
Freeze!
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Charge malevolence! Arcane waterfall!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
If it hides, dispatch it out again! Illuminate the dark!
How do you like being pounded into shape? On guard.
You are incapacitated!
As soon as I'm done here, I'll help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz. Can't get out of this!
It's over! Ready?
Anything in within your own mind.
Stalagmite!
Eat dirt!
That's it.
Radiant Slash!
Air pressure!
Whew. Thank goodness we won.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
What's this thing?
Man, I'm famished.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp. Discourteous, aren't you?
Time far enough.
Can you take it?
Here I come!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
It's almost too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
On guard. Igneous
My turn! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Blew away!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Blow away! Take this! No escape! Elusive blew away! Damn it! Dragon Swarm!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Blew away!
It's time.
You're finished! We did it! Now! Here I come! Catapult! You picked the wrong fight!
Wow. Look what I just found.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Don't worry. I've got plenty to go around.
Resonate with the earth.
It's over! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Hold on to your art.
Dragon Swarm!
Blasting darkness.
Negative gain.
Resonate with the earth.
Here I come!
No further.
Take it, Ray.
Take it! No escape! Rising Falcon! Void Blast!
Looks like we got them all.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Illuminate the stars!
Right here! I got it!
Thank you!
Dreams!
Round and pound!
Deity! Raining Slash! Can you take it? You picked the wrong
This
fight!
one's mine!
Deity! Raining
Tiger Blade!
Light
A
power!
new melody! Dragon Form!
Sleep now.
Take this!
I'll be
No
waiting.
escape!
What would we ever do without you, Kisara?
You've got a whole team to rely
Well,
on.
yeah. Well, maybe apart from one individual.
Raining Slash! Blow away! Dragon Form! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Raining Slash! Blow away! No escape! You're finished!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm not done!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Let's refrain from losing. And thus our... strength yet grows.
Hey, new equipment!
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even...
I'll do my best!
Come and face me! Can you take it? Blow away! Raining Deity! Here I come! Hitting Pile Timer! Stop! Raining Slash!
Going in!
Now I can let loose!
You're mine!
Tiger
This one's all mine! I have no limits! Raining Deity!
Holy Land!
Does it hurt? You're mine! Blow away!
Down on the ground!
Raining Slash!
Switch to
In here!
Blow away!
Let's get your
Here I come!
Where was that came from?
Blow away!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed,
Eat dirt!
but remain ever vigilant.
Tiger Blade!
Raging Storm!
Raining
Illuminate
You're
the
mine!
Come
on the
Holy
ground!
Glimmer!
Raining
Holy
Slash!
Light!
Light.
Here!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us? Ready, aim for the weak spot! Air pressure!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Resonate with the earth!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Eat dirt!
Water snake, wait!
Blow away!
Can you take it?
Rain flash!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
Hitting pile driver! You're finished! You're mine!
Lightning orb!
Crush!
Illuminating magic is
Resonate with the earth.
Holy light!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Illuminate the dark! Come
Blow away!
forth!
Down on the ground!
Holy
Blow
light!
away! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Light action!
Take this! That's it! Hitting fire!
Holy land!
Raining slash!
Now you're getting serious?
This!
This one's
Raining
mine!
slash!
Benediction light.
Arrow fall!
Appreciate the help.
Void flash!
Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Can't move!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on. Shield and face!
I owe you one.
Benediction
Arrow
light.
fall!
Here goes!
Don't mind if I do!
Igneous! Denied!
Blow away! Raining
Charge Arctic waterfall!
You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lancer! This one is almost in the bag!
Not done yet. Just
There
going
you
back.
go! Then it's time for you to do what you do best! Raging Cascade! In here!
Piercing roar!
Raining slash!
Blow
away!
Thunderblade!
Negative gate!
Magic is there!
with the earth!
Holy
Such
land!
unadulterated fury.
Raining slash! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Dance in the wind! Sweet now!
Their hearts were interrupted!
Blow
away! Begin! Raining slash! Blow away!
Lead the
No complaints here!
I'm prison!
This one's mine! Can you take it? Does it hurt? Raining slash! Flew away!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't. How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogl's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleland that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rimla. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Out of my way!
You got company!
Take this!
Switch mode! Raging Cascade!
Raining Splash!
Right!
Here I come! Raining Splash! This one's all mine!
Gale Force!
Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Elusive Deity! Benediction Light!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Benediction Light!
Heal! Thunderblade! Thunderblade! Holy Land!
I'll face you!
Light up the dark!
Rotating Pile Driver!
What's the power of light?
Illuminate the
Ready to go!
Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
The power of light!
All right!
Let me
You're
out!
mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Seal!
Move away!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
More for the stockpile!
Elusive
This
Deity!
one's mine!
Rotating Pile Driver!
This one's mine!
Heal!
Dance in the wind! Air
Look
thrust!
sharp! It's
Move
here!
away!
Whew. Thank goodness we won!
Do my best!
Move away!
This one's mine!
Raining Slash!
You want this? Come get me!
Not done! Here I come! Move escape!
Take this!
Razor Cyclone!
Far enough!
Confiscated!
I thought you were going to wreck the place. How about nearly?
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses!
Escape!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
Blah, 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 air thrust!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
And let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Strike!
I'll face you!
Make your break!
Blow away!
Freeze Lancer!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
I sense a strange power from this.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of Water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense, though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana, then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone. I want to go back to...
I've caught a good amount of fish, as it turns out.
I had no idea.
Hey, that actually came out...
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that!
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
Just like she'd always be there.
Hi, Hootle!
Round and toe!
I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to fall back.
Forgive me, Dohalim.
Blew away! Stop! Look shot! Down on the ground! Blew away! Tornado drive!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Raging storm!
Great! Into everlasting dark!
Can't
We
be
did it!
strong!
Negative shot! You're finished! On your knees! Take this! Blew away! Air pressure!
Wait,
Raining
go!
speed!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now! Now!
Blade! I'll face you. Does it hurt? Take this!
Raging! No complaints from me. Go no further!
Can't get out of this! Blew away! Tempest! Raining
Gale
flash!
force!
It's over!
These ones can run all around us.
Pile timer!
Lightning orb!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
In the wind!
Pummeling to me!
Air thrust! Photon lava!
Raining flash!
Air thrust!
Managed to pull through.
Coming through.
Elusive deity! Rotating fire! Can you take it?
Your reflexes will not serve you well, Steve.
Let me not done! Can you take it? You're mine! Piercing roar! Take it! Make it back!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm not done!
Freeze
Blew
Lancer!
away!
Dance in the wind! In here! This'll come in handy.
Piercing roar! Down on the ground!
There's more where that came from. think Hootle senses something.
Guess I misread the landing.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
There's something in the water.
Where should I cast my line?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Now, where might those fish be? Hup. There we go. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
I've got something. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Ha! Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Hup. All right, once more from the top. All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Yeah! Time to try a different spot. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. This one's putting up a real fight. I'll get you next time. Time to try a different spot. Time to try a different spot. Yeah! All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Time to try a different spot. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. Ha! Oh boy, she's a big one. Wow, this fish is seriously rare.
That thing lives on Dana?
I need something to eat.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy.
Looks perfect and...
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through...
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it! That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Dahnans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Faris Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Dahnan slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Dahnans and Renans go? Shionne. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet, this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? Then... that means...
Snap out of it!
Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Volron is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people.
If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But, to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts, whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods. The outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Shionne!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shionne,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shionne.
Lies.
This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
My turn!
More where that came from!
I'm all alone.
Shionne!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shionne! Shionne! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! Pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shionne! Raining flash! Blow away!
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shionne! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Alphen!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shionne. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not
Don't give up on us! We will bear your thorns together! I swear it! Shion.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go! Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say that pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh rending cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either.
You flatter.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing.
Those things that...
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 3... I never realized the weight of the burden.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't... So? What do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Dahnan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true Sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how...
What a simple...
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Xion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing...
Xion...
You're okay now. You're safe, We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's impure.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like, oh well.
Time to get our...
Wait, we don't...
As far as law's concerned, this is...
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Ganon puppets we dealt with outside.
Lightning meteor!
An astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'll be saving you!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Freeze Lancer!
You picked the wrong fight!
Switch Talbot! Make it right!
You're mine!
I never miss! Here it goes!
Raining Flash!
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Rising
Here it
Falcon!
goes!
Blew away!
Leave
Rising
the
Falcon! Blew away!
Magic is in!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were...
Yeah, that was just...
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was... Now I'm not so sure.
Maybe it only becomes a problem.
So if we defeat Volron... Actually...
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Raining Flash! Ignore! Here I come! I'm not done! Blow away!
I never miss!
Raining Flash!
And here's a healing shot in your dream!
Raining Flash! I owe you one!
In the wind! Far enough! Air thrust array! I can do it all!
Armor won't save you!
Mega
Can't
ray!
get out of bed!
Light astral energy! Magic is in! Do it, Lava! Freeze Lancer!
Raining Flash!
Well then, let's keep moving.
grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me, or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Hmm?
such a huge area to search.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissance and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Right, here goes! Glory
Water,
to Volron!
clear my path!
The flaming fire!
Raging
You're
Blade Courier! Here's evil! This one's mine! Air Blazer! Photon!
Flew away!
Do it!
Rising Falcon, burn!
Think you can fly?
Too fast!
Stand back!
I'll pick it up.
Searing Flame!
Flew away! Raining Tiger!
Here
Flew
I
away!
come!
Time to let it rip!
Thunderblade!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Anything in armor is all mine!
You require a hand.
Here's evil! Hit! Dance in the wind! Air Blazer!
So the flaming strike is yours to be let free! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
That's my cue!
Any injuries?
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to...
Out of my way!
Glory to Volron! Ignite!
Meteor!
No escape!
Time to go!
Rain Slash!
Make it
Blow
rain!
away!
Keep going! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Lunar corruption!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
You're finished!
Sleep now.
Take it!
I'll be saving
No
this one.
escape! Front! My
Primed
turn!
and ready. Going
Front!
in. This one's mine.
Front!
Shiny supernova.
Ah! Lightning Slash! Blow away!
This one's mine!
An astral...
That's my cue.
Lightning Slash! Shut him down!
With this, I can become even stronger. Let's dispose of the trash.
Not today! Blow away! I'm not done!
Denied!
Raining Slash!
This one's mine! Tiger Blade!
Sleep now.
Time to shine!
I'm not done! Raining Slash!
I'll be saving this one.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. Out of my way!
Glory to Volron!
Look sharp!
Take it! Raining Slash!
Going in. The wings will save you from me.
Raining Slash! You got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Carve through armor!
No further!
Do it! Shion!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Here I go. It's over. Raging sword.
I'm not done!
I'm gone!
The enemy wields arts too.
Leave the
You're see about that.
Tiger Blade!
Water. Here's my
Denied!
Red.
Raining Slash!
Discharge!
You're finished! We did it!
Lightning.
Here I come!
Lightning orb.
Blow
Time
away!
to shine!
You're finished!
Hear me. Flame of fury.
Piercing roar! Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat. Let's dispose of the trash. This seal. I'll be saving this. Where are you going?
I can shatter any
Here
steel!
goes.
Did you see this coming?
Take this!
Lightning orb.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Sleep now. I'll be
enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that! Sleep now!
We did it! My turn!
This one's mine!
Raining slash! Flew away! Burn it down! Flew away!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
What's this thing?
Hey, Xion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation? Go no further! Here's a healing! I'll heal you all! Lightning to death!
Flying freaks! Why can't they jump it still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Flew away!
Here's a
Raining slash!
illuminate the ground! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
This one's mine!
Searing splendor! Now for
Flew away!
hurricane lightning to death!
I'm gone!
Illuminate the
Think you can fly? Hurricane strike! Look sharp! One more! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Raining slash!
Burning!
I need to be stronger.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
I'll do everything I can with this power.
What's with that shining foe over there?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I never miss!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest. My turn. You're mine.
By the power of water! Hurricane Strike!
You're finished.
Raging Hurricane!
Ready now. Here I come.
Look sharp!
Astral Arc.
Not like you!
Shut him down.
Going in!
Blew away. Ready.
Hurricane Strike!
Ready.
Thunder Field! Arc Steel! Breeze Air!
Going in! Where are you going?
Radical Dreams!
Forward up!
Blew away. Ready.
Healing Circle!
Blew away.
Raging Storm!
Appreciate the help!
Okay.
Thunder Telegraph!
It's over.
Hurricane Strike!
Raging Storm!
Ready.
Look sharp! Here's the net to see what I can do!
On a roll!
Ready.
Annihilation!
The flame inside
Magic
me
is
yearns
Going
to
in.
be let free.
Holy Hurricane!
Make it rain!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I feel sprightlier than before.
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I...
Out of my way! Glacial Steel!
Here's the evil! Freeze Blade! Raging
Look sharp!
You head! What's not even fair?
Ignite.
Going in!
Ready. Flash.
Past Malevolence!
Dragon Sword.
Searing Flame! Freeze Reload! Lava Confiscating!
How about this? Hurricane Strike! Look sharp!
Easy ensnaring for me.
Yeah! And where are you going? Hurricane Strike! Pieces! Denied!
This one's all mine.
Take this!
I'm not done. You picked the wrong fucking.
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that.
Armor won't save you!
No further.
Look sharp!
Ready. Flash.
Look sharp!
Ready. Flash. You escape.
This one's mine!
Ready.
This
Flash.
one's mine!
Ready. It's over.
Gemini Opera! Not in your dreams! Here goes!
You escape.
Water! Primed and ready! Take this!
Arrow Lightning! Death Blow!
more!
It was a close thing.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our...
Go no further! Let me help!
Raining slash! Easter!
If it's in the sky,
Blind freak! Look at me! Still! Sion, can you take care of them?
no sooner said than done! Magic! Here's my cloud!
The enemy wills our truth.
You'll soon see about that!
Rising focus! Blow away! No escape! I have no limit! I owe you all. Raining focus! Blow away! Raining flash! We did it!
Illuminate the top! Holy land!
We did it! Blow away!
A comfortable win.
What's this thing?
Gotta break through! Here I come! This one's all mine!
And again!
You're finished! Blow away!
Look sharp!
Take this!
Photon blast! Is that statue wielding art? Now I see everything! Holy land!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Ready to go! All yours! Ignite!
Here's the hero! Let the marksman handle this!
Astral art?
That's my cue! This one's mine!
Shut him down!
Where are you going?
Front! Rising
Healing
thunder!
flame! Reload! Lightning containment flame! Reload!
Blow away!
Blah, blah, blah.
We did it!
Holy land!
Far enough!
Searing flame!
Eternal devastation! This one's all mine! Eternal devastation!
Raging cascade! Fresh! Magic is there!
Severing wind!
This This one's mine!
Let's refrain from losing.
Forgive you! I'll heal you all! Thunderblade! Healing circle! I'm gone! Water, hear my call! Glacial spear! Good shot! Freezing storm! Illuminate the dark! Freezing storm!
Dragon Sword! Blow away!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Choice. Glory to Volron! Raining Slash! Blew away!
Dance in the wind! I'm here!
Raining Slash! Blew away!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Switch to offense!
Eat this!
Make it rain! Thunderclap!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Thermamane's render! Hurricane's back to the fray!
Blow away!
Ball! Mega Ray! Gemini Aqua!
With this, I can become even stronger. Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
That's... yeah, I think... you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
When everything around us looks the same, it's easy to get turned around.
I'll do my best!
Lethal Spear! Here's Evil! War Seal! Freeze! Raging Cascade! Here's Evil!
Denied!
Waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
Glacial Spear!
Here's
Got
Evil!
fire!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Here, let me help!
No further!
Running through! A freezing storm! Glacial Ice Tornado!
Dragon Swarm!
Will this help?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a hero creation of magic!
Any more of this and I'll burn out! Eat dirt!
Here's Evil!
Blow away!
Look sharp!
Raining Flash!
Primed and
Blow
ready!
away! Take this!
This one's mine!
Too much!
Here's a hero! You get the game!
I owe you one. It's over!
Here I go!
Blow away!
Now
we're not...
Confiscated! Lightning!
You made me angry! That was a bad idea!
Raging Cascade!
Take this!
I'm gone!
This one's ready to go!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
This should do it!
Here, let me help!
Blow away!
Lightning today!
Raining...
Thunderbolt! Illuminate the
Try harder! Now!
Holy
Going
Land!
in.
Reload!
Raining Flash!
Going in!
Strike!
It's
One
over!
more!
Blow
Into
away!
the shadows!
I'm gone!
Raining Flash!
Going in!
Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Going in!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops! We're still standing. Barely.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
What is this place?
Look, over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Volron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Burn!
Flaming meteor!
Blow away!
Think you can fly?
Blow away!
Take this! Go for the weak point! Going in!
Now, while it's freely!
Take it down! Far enough!
Hurry, get wet!
Look sharp! Radiant light!
Wind!
One more! On guard! Take
An
this!
astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Confiscated!
One more!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Radiant
Shiny supernova!
You're finished!
Raging
Radiant
cannon!
ray!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis!
Mega ray! I'm all
Blow
set!
away!
Can't be
Look
thrown!
sharp!
No escape!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
No escape!
Celestial hammer!
Radiant blast! Try harder! Now! Here I come! Blow away!
Go for it!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Rising Falcon!
All right, let me at him.
I still got the Mara can handle this.
Try harder!
Blow away! I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
I miss all the fun. No way. The enemy's on the rope.
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle.
Oh hey, you're up late. I'm usually not on this late. I'm just like, I wanted to get a lot of this done. Oh, come on. Bruh. 3 p.m., what the fuck? It's 2 a.m. here.
Looking good!
Come on, finish him off, finish him off. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, we got one down. Oh.
That's one of them taken care of.
Okay.
Should make things easier at least. Think you can fly?
How many? I have a decent amount of life bottles.
Something's happening!
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's obtainable or not.
Is this its true form?
I feel like I made a mistake by having him stay at full health. I don't know if Evolve is obtainable or not. Nice. Break him. That's interesting. Yeah, so the servers are offline, like completely. That'd be very interesting if the platinum is still obtainable. I think I do have it on my trophy list. Come on, break his crystal, break his crystal.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Okay. His crystal does not want to break, but he's dead anyway. Damn. 2 big boys.
There's a big theory on one there.
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else will last.
That sounds about right.
Careful, right?
I'll go check
The
and
search
see if
function is
it's
so bad.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it?
Was it a legit platinum though?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. When we do, there'll be hell to pay.
So, Evolve just has a completely offline play. Why the fuck does not every online game have that? How does Evolve have an offline mode but no other games do? When they shut down, they're just shut down. Get Evolve is over here just like, oh, if you want to still play it, you can.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born.
Oh, that's cool.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his...
I mean, if you're making a multiplayer game, and you still let people play it after you shut the servers down in offline modes,
that guy is seriously
best game.
bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
Like, how fucking hard is it to just keep your game just playable offline?
Have you noticed
You don't have to update it or anything.
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself.
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious, in which case it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts.
You're wondering if there's anything you...
Shion said something to me once. Something that the only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to, not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
I think my TV's just too loud.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place.
I'll try to, if you're in tomorrow night when I play Judgment, I'll try to use the headset.
Lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
So you basically Evolve Platinum is just a huge grind, not really any difficult. Should I do this battle now, or do I get off? Cause it's like 2 AM. I don't know. I feel like I should get off. I don't know if I want to start this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off. This would be a good stopping point right here. I'm at 40 hours. So there's more after this. It feels like I'm at the end of the game, but I'm not. So what the hell is gonna happen after this where there's gonna be more game? Because the Platinum's apparently like 60 plus hours. I have 40 hours of playtime, so... Okay, well, good night.